Unbelievable fact about silver. One of you reached out to me and pointed this out. Something about silver that will knock your socks off. And then there will be even more. What if I told you 5 ounces? That's all it would take. Yes, you. I'm glad you're here with me right now in the basement dweller. We love to talk about silver. We love to talk about gold. But what if it only took 5 ounces to wipe out all the world's mining supply for the entire year? We're going to talk about that in this video. And then there's a big bonus factor that I'm going to point out to you at the end. But you're ready to do your part with 5 ounces of silver. I have a sneaking suspicion you've already done your part and maybe even more. But listen to this. Last year, 26 million kilograms of silver were mined worldwide. What the heck is 26 million kilograms? We know that equates to a little over 800 million ounces of silver. It sounds like a lot, but it is not. Consider an example to illustrate. The U.S. debt clock shows that the United States has about 161 million workers. Let's go to the debt clock and check that out for ourselves. Have you found the total U.S. workforce number yet? Look at all those numbers. Look at the one in the upper left-hand corner, $34 trillion in national debt. But that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for the total number of people in the U.S. workforce. It's right in the middle, right here. U.S. workforce now, 161 million people. Do you know what 5 times 160 million is? Yes, 800 million. That's right. If every worker in the United States, not everyone, just those that are employed, those that are working, were to buy 5 ounces of silver during the course of the year, that would wipe out completely the entire amount of silver provided to the world by the world's mining sector. All the silver for the entire world would be gone. Lickety split. That's right. Not even any silver available for non-working or retired people in the United States, or the 1.4 billion people in China, or the 1.4 billion people in India who both love silver, nor for the rest of the world. Europe, South America, Africa, Australia. No more silver would be left. Sold out. None. Not even 1 ounce. But there's a GBBF, a great big bonus factor embedded in that data that I'm going to tell you at the end of the video. So make sure you watch to the very end. Before we go on, I want to say thank you to channel sponsor Pimbex. Pimbex. If you want to get your hands on your 5 ounces of silver and you want to do it right now, do yourself a favor. Check out Pimbex. You'll find they have the best prices, the best service, and a great selection. You can check them out at Pimbex.com. But it's not just people like you and me that are wanting silver, because we need to remember all industry requirements that need silver, over 300 applications for silver, photovoltaic, solar demand that's going through the roof, electric vehicles, medical, military, and nobody knows how much silver the military uses, coins, bars, etc. Nobody would have any silver left if just every working American were to buy 5 ounces. We have another bonus factor to talk about, and then we'll get to the GBBF, the great big bonus factor, at the end of the video. But the big bonus factor right now is that you've decided to join me in the basement. Thank you. Please give this video a thumbs up, and it would be great if you subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you come back to the basement, where we love to talk about silver and gold. So all the workers buy 5 ounces of silver. We know industry is sucking up silver like never, ever before. And it might seem like a fanciful scenario. However, right now, all the annual mine supply is used up and has been for several years. Have no doubt, silver is already in a supply deficit. That's a fact. The only source of silver right now to fulfill contracts or meet actual demand is dependent on historical silver reserves. That's the stuff they set aside for future use when there wasn't enough being produced, and it's being eaten up at a near record pace. I think you need to ask yourself a very important question. How much longer can the historical silver last, still be provided, given the current low fiat price? Not much longer. That's why it's important, in my opinion, for us to stack silver and consider this fact that the amount of silver being produced by the mining companies continues to go downward year after year. Now let's talk about that big bonus factor. Before I do that, I want to say thank you to channel sponsor First Mining Gold. You can check them out at firstmininggold.com, and Fortuna Mining. You can check them out at fortunamining.com. So what about this big bonus factor? You've got to realize not everybody's going to run out and buy 5 ounces of silver after they watch this video. Sure, a few people will, but we don't even need that to occur. Guys, if just on average, every worker in the United States were to buy 1 ounce or 2 ounces of silver, and again, that's just on average. You may have some people that buy thousands of ounces, some people that just buy 1 ounce. But if the average were to go up to 1 or 2 or 3 ounces of silver, it would break the COMEX. It would break the electronic, overly leveraged, unicorn fart dust silver market. It would stop the COMEX from having that stranglehold on the silver price that it's had for decades. To me, it's astounding just how sensitive and delicate the silver market really is. Most people don't realize it won't take a lot to throw things out of balance, and it's much easier for us to see that when it gets thrown out of balance, it's going to be in a direction that likely could result in much higher silver prices. Hey, thank you for joining me today in the basement. I hope you're doing well. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.